Nu var det utroligt. His remarks seem to have been thinking along the same lines. Right, kinda weird. Even if you get a boyfriend, he'd be right next door. Xavier shocked loudly as his joke was funny. Ha. I make my way toward the male dormitory, having my lunch up the steps before opening the door and pushes inside. As we enter As we enter the dorms, I feel even more relief at the sign of the inside of the building. It's almost the same styly styly and atmosphere of the entrance to a high-class hotel, air conditioning with a fresh, pleasant smell to go along with the modern architecture. On top of this, they have what looked like a game and lounge area on the right, and a kitchen and diner area on the left. Overall, it's just a great common place for all students to use hang out in. Wow, sir, look at this place. What I'll tell you. Yeah, well, this is nice. What's your room number? I glanced down at the envelope in my still recovering hand and arm, the other gasping at the straps of my belongings, yanking them closer to my shoulder. On the envelope, it seems the number 117. Taking a look around the entering hall of the dome, I find a small placard with label where each section of the dome is located. 117. My room is upstairs on the left side of the building, facing the garden area of the female dome. Xavier and I hoist my things up once more and walk up the stairs, following the direction on the wall placard until we are standing outside my door. My hallway looked a little unused, and I feel this place feel like this part of the dome might not have many resistance. Click. The sound comes from the room across the hallway from me, and I noticed the door is slightly ajar. I attempted to greet my new neighbors, but I might be a little insensitive. Det er faktisk første gang, du får lov til at vælge. Nice. Lad os se det nye spillet. Det var lige 2 sekunder, skal jeg vælge. Lad os se her. Say hello, keep to myself. If I var ham, så havde jeg keep to myself. Jeg er meget low self-esteem. Jeg er ikke så god med at være imødekommende med andre mennesker, når det er mig, der skal være den imødekommende. Jeg vil sige, mig, der skal sige hallo først, hvis det var jeg kender. Jeg er bedre til, når jeg kommer hen og siger hallo hos mig, og så være imødekommende. Men at være den, der går ind og siger hallo, det er jeg ikke god til. Så jeg tror bare, jeg keep myself. I don't think it'd be worth bothering the person across the hall for me, not when I got so much unpacking to do. We'll meet or bump into each other at some point. With that in mind, I open my door and slip into my room 117. 117. Inside the room are numerous... Jeg er ved at være træt af alle de svære ord, jeg aldrig har hørt om før. Oh my god, mand. Ja. Amenities. A personal bathroom, shower, and sort of fridge with a cooking area and chopboards, clothing drawers, and a last bed and 2 desk along with an officer chair. It's basically a small apartment. Everything is possible need for the next year. Actually look around the room in a view before idly rubbing his hand along his chin. Interesting. I wasn't expecting this much. Too much. I offer him a casual grin at the fact that the school has been more fun making the Doom than they have actually renovated the school. Actually give me a little shrug as if unsure of what he really thinks of the whole situation. I set my bag down on the bed and start unpacking, heading off different things to Vasya, who help until the last belonging stuff in my bags in sets somewhere in the room. Most of my stuff is clothing, so it's easy enough once I got that all sorted into doors. Once we are done, Vasya paced around the room one last time, taking a look at all the different things with a bit of an envious glint in his eyes. I can imagine when he was a kid, there were dorm rooms like this, even from top-notch colleagues. I can't blame him for being jealous. I guess that's it then. Yeah, look like it. Now what? I think I'm supposed to check back in at the front office. I'll walk back with ya, but I don't think I want to bother going back inside. Alright. The two of us leave the now health settlement room and make our way down the hall. So what courses do you think you'll get yourself into? Any plans for college? That unusual stuff. I'm really not sure if I'm going to college based on everything that happened. Well, your family has enough money with the new release, don't you think? I suppose. We traded our steps slightly back through the garden of the dorm building and the field that lean back to the school building. I really don't care about the idea of going to college right now, nor do I want to plan ahead for it. Back inside the school, I find myself alone, Vasya, opting to stay outside and wait, probably embarrassed by his first interaction with Elizabeth. I wait at the front desk a few seconds. As soon as Elizabeth returns with an expression smile. All set up? Yep. Wonderful. Oh, Marcus, the principal would like to have a short word with you. Oh, right, sure thing. I nodded and followed Elizabeth into the back of the front desk area and into his office. The conversation with the principal is blunt and short. He doesn't seem to like too much of a talker, but he at least makes the effort to make me feel welcome. He tells me the basic rule of the school, the teaching philosophy, where I can find everything, and asks me a few simple questions about my goal. All my answers are half uncertain, and I just throw in some of my random instruments. He is an easily forgettable first meeting, but at least now I know I have a class schedule. Once back in the hallway near the front desk, I find myself glaring up at a clock that hangs over one of the hallways. 2:30. I turn peering back toward Elizabeth. Excuse me, where do class end for the day? 4:50. Alright, thanks. Oh well, I was hoping to at least meet some people, but I'm not going to wait around for nearly 2 hours for classes to end. I turned my back from the front desk and pushed back outside to find Ashley waiting for me. That took a while. What's the plan? Yeah, sorry, I have a discussion with the principal about the school's fundamental and all that. Ah, so you all set? I believe so. I offer Xavier my hand and give him a grateful smile, content with his help today. He takes it and give my arm a firm shake and make it jiggle up and down like a bowl of jelly. Luckily enough, by the time he actually let go of my arm, it's still safely nestled in its shoulder socket. See you around then, kid. Xavier slink back into the trashy-looking car and wave as he drive off, kicking up a bit of dust with his car wheel on his way out. It was good to see you too, Xavier. Until next time, you all wash up. Goon. Goon. The dorms are silent, not a sound can be heard on the second floor. It's a little creepy, passing numbered door after numbered door with no hint of any life. The whole place is utterly sanitary and the lighting is very bright. The only thing that doesn't make me feel like I'm in an insane asylum is the curly painting or bulletin board hanging from the wall, reminding me simply that there is actually human being living in each of the room. Turned out they're just all at glass. I make it back to my room and find that the door across the hall is wide open, the faint sound of buzzing coming from the inside. Hesitantly I turn a knob of my own door as quietly as I can, not to blow my cover. As I turn and slowly open my own door, the sound of buzzing seems to be getting closer. Taking a quick glance over my shoulder, I spot someone standing in the doorway of my neighbor's room. It's a dark brownish hairy boy wearing all white, contrasting with his slightly tanned skin. The buzzing I hear is apparently coming from an electric toothbrush. He got stuff in his mouth, gliding back and forth over his teeth. Buzz. Eller bzz. Okay, but with this kid. He's just bursting his teeth and looking at me. I fumble to try to open my door, but the kid just stands there in his doorway until I turn fully to him. The moment my lips part to say hello, he whips out the toothpick out of his mouth, turn and spit into the trash can beside his door. Quotes, "Sup." Sup is all he says, looking at me with a bored expression, as if more interested in bursting his teeth than whatever he stood there in the picture. Hey, I'm the new 21st student, or whatever you want to call it. Marcus. Oh. That is for his response. Nothing more, nothing less. He gave me a long look up and down. Oh, so nice to meet you, neighbor. The kid eyebrow rise slightly. What little bit of brain he has in his thick head must be just start to working. He quickly jumped forward and offered me a high five. His expression exploded with the realization. Oh shit, haha, we're neighbors. That's so cash. The last kid I had to deal with was a total douchebag. This sudden burst of emotion and energy catching me off guard, but the guy seemed friendly enough, so I slapped my hand against his, only to very gently push him away. Hey, I'll try not to be a total douche then. Sound like a plan, Stan. Marcus. Stan sound better, but Marcus will work, I suppose. I'm Matt. Nice to meet you, Matt. I give Matt a slight nod and think that my excellent name will work. So, man, what you're into? A lot of things, I guess. Are you into anime? Well, I was a few, but not really. Ah, good. You're not a dirty fucking weep. What? Tak for at kalde mig weep, mand. Games. Depending on the games, some don't really strike me as anything special. With my father in the gaming industry, it's hard to say I enjoy a game when he analyzes everything that is shitty about the one I play. Most of the time, the shitty portion of the list outweigh the pros of the games he critiques. My dad worked for a software and gaming company, so I get a lot of viewpoint from him. Shit, son, for real, lucky dude. Yep. What about sport? What is this? 20 questions? I never really got into sport. I like score and tennis when I was young, but that's about it. Score? How generous. Tennessee, I was hoping for extreme ping pong or macro pool or something. Macro pool is a sport. I'm not sure, but I'll make sure one day it become one. Right then, anyways, I got to get the rest of my stuff unpacked, so I'll talk to you later. Oh yeah, sure man. And not meaning to stick my nose anywhere it isn't supposed to be, but isn't class in C-section right now. Yeah. Are you skipping? Yeah. Oh, I see. Well, I gotta get unpacked fully. Talk to you later. I gave him a nod, farewell, and slip into my room, mostly to escape interacting with him. He's a little strange, but seemed pretty friendly, I guess. I spent what felt like hours of time moving around my room, a bit fixing my bed where I think I'll be most comfortable, and reposting my desk so I have a footrest. To be honest, if I'm going to live here for a year, I might as well hunker down and make the room my own, right? As I sit down on the office chair, I discovered that it gave off an agonizing scrap squeaking like styrofoam rubbing together. Leaning back a little bit to relax proved to be even worse. The squeaking is steady and doesn't seem to stop until I stop leaning. Fortunately, my phone rang to distract me from the squeaking of my chair. A quick prove my theory on my mother's overbearing parting yet again. I slowly accepted the call and left it to Maya. Hey sweetie, are you all set up over there? I won't deny that hearing my mother's voice was always nice. I did see her earlier today, so being away for a year isn't that big of a deal just yet. Yep. How are things so far? Making any new friends or anything? Good, not yet. I'm sure you'll fit in just fine. What is like? As much as As much as I love speaking with a mother on the phone, I can't help but roll my eyes at her buried of semi-pointless questions. I answer them all as simple as I can. The school is a little bit dumpy, but the dorm building is really fancy. How did you guys afford this? Well, with the company finally released the sequel to the game, we got a bit of extra money. I don't even know how much this all cost though. My mother-in-law might remark, her voice blubbering about what I should do to make friends and remind to keep my grades up and to eat properly. Same old, same old. Igen. Det med same old, same old. Cutter du virkelig ned efter old? Jeg vil have sagt same old thing. Men man kan vel cutte ned efter same old. Det er det ikke anden? Jeg tror det er anden novellespil, jeg har hørt dem sige same old, same old. Skal lige se her. Nå, ja. Det kan man bare godt. Ja, jeg tænkte også, det er britisk. Nok derfor. Det er britiske måde at sige det på. Same old. Men han kommer fra... Nej, hvor det var. Han kommer fra Boston. The conversation dies down slowly, and eventually my mother just starts to wimble about what happened to her during the day. Unless information I really don't need to listen to. Best that I try to end her blathering. Hey, I need to get going. I have things to do. Oh, alright, I'll call you sometime this week. Alright, bye. Finally, the two of us say our goodbyes, and I forcibly end the call before she can come up with something new to talk about. Glancing down at the time on my phone is a bit depressing, but bringing me back into reality. 5 p.m. How I ended up being with her for that long is beyond me. I just glad my room is set up already. I lay back on my bed, peering up in the ceiling. I think over what I can do for the rest of the night. Could just hang around here and sleep. I could also go for a walk or something. Maybe meet some people. Tom. Someone knocking. Oh boy. I rise to my feet and open the door only to find a familiar face waiting for me. The white-clad kid has his fist raised and already in motion of knocking it against the door again. Even with the door open, he rolled with the flow of the movement and lightly knocked my forehead with his knuckles. Hey, anyone home? A blank knocking sign used to be knock on. Oh, what does? Not much, man. Classes are out. I told a bunch of people you were here. Thank you, I think. No biggie. They're all waiting downstairs. I gave him a very dull look. I'm not really sure I enjoy people meeting up without my knowing. Okay. Let's go. Like right now. Okay. Mac grabbed my arm and dragged me down the hall, nearly dragging me down the stairs and to the kitchen area. Ooh. The scent of the room is stable, accompanied by a pink hairy girl who looked kind of young and scruffled blonde hair looking guy around my age. Is this the guy we were talking about, Matt? Hey. Nu er jeg ikke lige at læse, fordi jeg dobbeltklikker igen. Hvorfor er der ikke en måde, man kan gå til alle? Men jeg gør lige noget her. Gem. Jeg skal se til alle. Nej, jeg vil ej. Man kan gå tilbage. Nice. This is the you were talking about. Du bare tryk på page off og page down for at gå frem og tilbage. Matt lets out of my arm and nudges me toward the table, so I follow the momentum of his show and pace over to the two and offer a simple wave. Hey. The pink hairy girl bubbled with excitement as she looked up at me with wide, curious eyes. This is Dan, Marcus. I gave Mac a small glare as he threw up my name. Hey, Marcus, I'm May, and that is Alec. The gesture toward Alec, who sitting across the table from her. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. Was good. Eric scoots over in his seat and pats the table, suggesting that I sit down. Politely, I slip down onto Eric's old seat, resting my hands over the table as I'm forced into the conversation with the two. I can't deny the meeting new people and making good first impression is important, so double thinking everything I say is unusual my method. Doing alright, I'm a little surprised the dorm are so nice. The girls' dorm are even better. We actually take care of the building. Oh, shut up, May. You just fill it with perfume and hang art paintings. Matt stand at the side of the table listening to the three of us silently. So where are you from? We haven't gotten a transfer student in a while. Just Boston, nowhere crazy. Oh, how come you down here, Bo? The schools there ain't good enough or something. I thought Boston had few private schools. I actually down here because my parents are paranoid about Boston safety and stuff. Oh, they're afraid something bad will happen because of what had been on the news. Pretty much. Eric leaned back in his seat and just pursed his lips, probably thinking over some things. Well, glad to have you here, man. You are senior, right? Yeah, you too. I think we have some classes together. You know your homeroom teacher. I don't know quite yet. I only know my schedule. Do you know what your first class is tomorrow is? That's usually who your homeroom teacher is. Not off the top of my head, sorry. Alright. Hope for Mr. Mallet. He's a chill dude. He's lame. What are you thinking about? Matt slammed his palm down into the table and glared at me. The sudden movement is enough to make me jump in my seat. You shut up your 3D whore mouth, May. May pound and slop over slightly. I'm in no place to say anything about Matt's verbal abuse, so I stay quiet. Eric, on the other hand, just smirked and rolled his eyes at the two. Don't mind Matt, Marcus. He's a bit of a spaz. Only most of the time. Anyway, I got work to do, so I'll see you guys later.